Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the classic Zaku 2. That's it, just the Zaku 2, and we're putting this out on a 250 match, which for once it's not 300 or 350. They went even lower and went to 250. So I was like, okay, you know what? Zaku 2, let's go. With the level 4, so we get the level 4 machine gun, and we got some cracker grenades and Heat Hawk, and that's pretty much it. You got it on the Zaku 2, and better make do. And yeah, I'll be playing with Honey and Taru. Honey in the GM Nightseeker 2, and Taru in the Zaku Cannon. I just got hit by a bazooka immediately. That was a nice prediction shot, I guess. And yeah, we're going to have a high octane match. Very explosive show of skills. And by that I mean we're just going to slowly approach each other, or at least me approaching people, shooting them, and hoping for a stun, and maybe somebody to get a stun and I can follow up on them. And yeah, we also have a Zaku 2 Type S and a GM Command, which I'm surprised when I looked at some of the stats for some of the 250 suits, because it's been a little bit since I played these or played 250. And the GM Command has like 8,500 health. God damn. And it's still pretty powerful. I say pretty powerful, but, you know, the way it plays is strong. You know, stun and downswing. And yeah, pretty much 250 can be summed up as a pretty simple game mode. I say game mode, pretty simple cost. Most of the suits you see, the stuff they do is just what you're going to get. If you see a bazooka on it, you're going to have the bazooka melee. Some suits that they have a lot of range weapons on it, it's pretty much what you're going to do is just point and shoot at people. Like the Gigan, that thing can do some pretty impressive damage. And then there's some suits that kind of stick out, like the AG, which that thing has like a dodge roll, maneuver armor, and oh my god, it's loaded. And then you have like the Draw C that can just fucking two-hit people, or two-hit supports in space, which that's so fun to deal with. I'm so glad the thing's at 250, you know. That's probably why people really fucking hated playing low-cost space. That's why I did. I loved playing my favorite supports just to get two-tapped out of a match. It was really, really nice. But hey, I am going to try and put some support fire on Honey, but he was going to die, so I'm like, okay, let's find somebody else. Which, you can do that with the Nightseeker, put some support fire on him. And also, you may be noticing I have some Gundam colors on my Zaku 2, which I believe these are the ones that you can put on the Zaku 2 if you're on the Federation side, I believe. Was it Federation vs. Zeon, or Gundam versus Zeta Gundam? Either way, hey, got a mobile suit destroyed, even though it was just me following up on support fire. And before that, I actually got a pretty nice yeet of my grenade. And hey, that was a nice side swing. Pretty nice damaging one too, 1,500. But the downswing is still really powerful. More powerful than the side swing. Which, hey, I get to use a level 4 Heat Hawk, so that's nice. I have to be careful though, because I have no balancers, which, yeah, some problems with the Zaku 2, the base Zaku 2, and, other suits like the GM, is that, they're quite lacking in a lot of weapons in the moves. They don't have dodge rolls, they don't have maneuver armor, which that makes sense, that they're not really tanky, they're grunt suits. They don't have like melee combo controller. Hey, it was a nice follow-up. See, that's what I'm saying, I'm just waiting for follow-ups, because I do a lot of damage. We're not going to follow up on this GM Command, sadly, because he dodge rolled and I wasn't fast enough to catch up to him. The one useful thing about them for the Zaku 2 and the GM is that they get more health than usual other suits around. Like, this suit, I believe, gets 14,000 health, which is pretty nice. I'm trying to do as much damage as I can to the Zaku 1, which is a rare sight to see at these costs. Usually it's some other raid. Uh, oh, GM Command's gonna kill me. Gosh darn it. And then of course they can. I think I already mentioned this. That they can use higher level weapons. I can use a level 4 machine gun, which is a pretty nice damaging weapon. I wish I can shoot faster though. And the cracker grenades, which I feel like they don't spread out as far as they should, because the whole thing with the cracker grenades is it's multiple. It's technically multiple grenades put together. It's supposed to split apart. It doesn't feel like it feels like a regular grenade. I wish it had a little bit more spread, and that could be like an actual advantage that some of these Zaku's would have over other suits with like normal grenades, is that maybe they have a way bigger, maybe it does actually have a slightly bigger hitbox than other grenades. It doesn't really feel like it though. I feel like it should have a way bigger radius. But hey, I'm gonna follow up on this downed command. Got my downswing off, pretty nice. He's a pilot now, but let's see if we can try and get him with the cracker grenade. Looks like the GM command is going to get him before I can. I will destroy that Wampa, so always fun to just destroy city block randomly. And bunch of wow, I really couldn't say vehicle. But hey, let's come up on the Zaku 1 who downswung my teammate there. Gonna shoot at him a little bit, almost 300 damage per shot on the raid. That's pretty nice machine gun damage. Again, I wish this could shoot faster. I wish it did like almost high Zac fire rate. Definitely make picking up the Zaku 2 more worth it if it could shoot that fast. For 250 at least. Ooh, he's gonna stun me, but it doesn't matter. We got an assist off anyway. Let's follow up on this GM command. Again, I'm playing more like of a supporting general role, because I don't want to get too close to people, because I have a machine gun. I don't have a instant stun on me. I can only build up stagger. I'm waiting for people to dodge roll into me, or waiting for just people to get stunned near me. Hey, let's crouch and shoot some people. Nothing much to. And wow, yeah, you can see the Gigan, just for the little moment he was shooting at me, he was doing a lot more damage than I would, shooting at somebody else at that same amount of time. But he is going to die after doing his tackle. And how much damage can we do? Not a lot before he gets back up on that Zaku 1. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where I don't want to be too close to people, because GM Command is basically low cost Mark II. And I have 78 health left. I'm barely going to be making it out of this battle right now. Let's follow up on that GM Command, and yeah, Honey's going to try and follow up. No, he's going to get killed by everyone else shooting at that man, that downed GM Command. I will live that engagement, 78 health, and support fire really doesn't like me in this game, so it tried to take me out early. But I go out on my own terms, and by that I mean just getting like one hit off on a person slowly coming towards me, very slowly. Actually, is that a GM Command? Maybe that's a ground type. Yeah, GM ground type, 8th MS team. Yeah, that one. But hey, timeout. We'll see what we got going on. Yeah, mission complete. Nice fist pump in the air. Got it. Hey, top assist and top damage. Pretty nice with the Zaku 2. The base Zaku 2. And, I guess I'll give some praise out. Yeah, definitely for the man that was helping teaming up with people. And third place, 4-3. Not too bad at all with the regular Zaku 2. And, yeah. It can show that, you can kind of do well with the Zaku machine gun. The thing with the machine gun that people would pick over other stuff like instant stun is that you do more damage over time. Although, for obvious reasons, as you saw in that match, there wasn't a whole lot I can do besides point and shoot at somebody and throw in my my cracker grenades to try and get a earlier stun. I definitely had a pretty big disadvantage against suits like the GM Command. And I'm pretty sure if the enemy team was grouped up a lot more, they would have just thrashed us. We were great at isolating them, or at least isolating the heavy hitters. And by heavy hitters, I mean just the stun and downswing folks. Because they were definitely using rockets. I believe our Type S, the Zaku 2 F type, or S type, Zaku 2 S, was using a machine gun as well. Although I think his had the grenade launcher, I want to say. Then we had a GM command, and I believe Honey was rocking the stripped beam rifle or beam spray gun, and Tara was the support. So they definitely had a little bit more stun opportunities going on. Although I didn't see what the Recon Zaku had. I didn't see that entire match. And yeah, the Gigan, I had to watch out for that, because if you saw that one moment it was shooting at me, it was just destroying me. That one little moment, it was just melting my health away. So definitely have to be careful if you want to use the regular Zaku too. But at this point, there's a lot of other suits you can use at 250, and I kind of wish they buff the Zaku 2 and the GM at higher costs. I say higher costs, it's still like the level, both the level 5s are at 300. This was 250, so it was level 4. So I kind of wish they both got some, maybe some more skills or just something, because they definitely could have benefited from a dodge roll, or maybe balancers, or maybe even both. I know both would probably be a lot more helpful to them. Although, you know, honestly, I can probably see them just giving him a dodge roll and calling it a day, which would be fine as well. But, you know, they're fine suits to learn stun accumulation with, unless you want to rock the bazooka with the Zaku 2. Which, I mean, if you want to do this thing in mix-up mode, you can use the Zaku 2, throw on the bazooka, same with the GM, and you can do alright, I guess. You'll definitely be you have a lot of health, you know, because you'll be dying constantly. And, you know, with mix-up mode, you'll be gaining a lot of health. And, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section what you feel about the Zaku 2. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And I actually really like the design of the Zaku 2. One of my favorite designs in Mecha and in Gundam. There's a reason it's just iconic. For one, it's just the mono eye has just been used over and over again in the Gundam series. Even though it's not like most original thing, it's got one eye, but it's just the way it moves. It's just the noise it makes. It's easy to see why a bunch of suits just kind of ape the way the Zaku 2 is, like the Jin, which is also one of my other favorite design suits, even though I'm not a fan of Seed. I couldn't even tell you what the fucking story is. Besides, apparently, Jesus is in it, but, yeah, and the way it's built, I think the word I'm looking for is utilitarian. It seems like every part of it, there's a purpose for it. You know, it's got the shoulder shield, which in this game, it's not a shield, for some reason. Which I guess it makes sense. It's not really using it as a shield, but you know, in the show, it uses it as a shield, because it is supposed to be. And then, you know, the little spiked shoulders, even though they can be a little bit for intimidation, and they definitely got that classic mecha design to it. But you know, people have used it as a ramming object. I'm pretty sure in the second episode of Gundam, even though the Zaku 1 doesn't have spiked shoulders, it still use it as like a blunt ram object. So definitely there's some use for it there, especially if it's spiked. And of course, you know, the power pipes on it, they're used for powering it. There's definitely it just feels like there's a purpose to everything there, compared to something like Double Zeta, where I guess I'll just bring up like the Dovin Wolf. Dovin Wolf has a beam gun that connects to its chest, and then for some reason it gets a bipod, even though it's just. I'm bringing this up again, even though it connects to its chest at a fixed angle, a fixed height, and the suit doesn't have any recoil when it uses it anyway. So what purpose does the bipod have? And you can say that for a lot of Double Zeta suits. They're very toyetic. It feels like they just slap shit onto stuff because it looks cool, and you know, sometimes it does look cool. But compare that to some of the suits in the first series. Uh, Besides the Gogu, which the Gogu is just weird. That one I would say is a very toyetic design. Maybe even the Zeong. But yeah, not the Zaku 2. Zaku 2, pretty nice suit. One of my favorites. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.